Alright, this is a good. You might notice that we've taken a bit of a step back in the LP. Last time, well, I don't even remember what happened last time. I think we actually got to see some of this stuff on the boat. I have a confession to make.
Not again.
Awaken.
Yeah, we've heard this.
Ow.
Some of my footage has been lost, and now I have to go and re-record some of it. And lucky me,
Master Luke, Dorian General Grants wishes to see you.
I saved over a lot of the stuff that was missing.
Master Van? Okay.
In the end, just a bit was lost, but it was an important bit. It was what the next location, Chesedonia, for those of you keeping score at home. Oh. Anyway, so we're going to just go through this again. We're not really going to talk to anyone here, though. I'll show the scene with Van and then the stuff in Chesedonia, and then we'll be back on track, and I can re-record that stuff, and everything will be fine. At any rate, a lot of time has passed. I know I should have been on this a little better, but
So you weren't actually a true seventh phonist after all.
lots of stuff gets in the way.
I remember you talking about seventh phonists before. What does that mean anyway?
Didn't your tutors teach you?
How should I know? I don't remember.
Of course you don't, Luke.
But you lost your memory 7 years ago, right? Haven't you studied since then?
I had a lot of other things I had to learn, like my parents' faces.
All matter contains phonons.
Yeah, we know.
You decided to explain after all?
Combining phonons with memory particles from the planet's core yields an enormous amount of energy. A device was made to supply fuel to the world by passing those particles through the phone belt. That's what's known as the planet storm.
Sounds complicated. So,
The planet storm caused a mutation in the 6 phonon elements and the memory particles. And that was the birth of the 7th phonon. Those who use it to perform phonic arts are called seventh phonists.
You know, I just realized I should like use that background as like I should chroma key that out and see what I get. You know, ridiculous stuff like this, or maybe this. I don't know.
I don't know what to make out of that story, but I'm no phonist.
But you caused a hyperresonance with me. You're capable of using the 7th phonon. That's something you're born with.
Now that you mention it, Jade can't use the 7th phonon.
Right. There are very few 7th phonists. Scorers, those who read the score, and healers are both 7th phonists.
So basically it means special phonists who use a special phonon.
I'm sorry.
Huh? What's with you all of a sudden?
You were just so...
I don't think I've been taking your memory loss very seriously. I've been unkind to you this whole time. I'm ashamed of myself.
It's okay. It's not really a...
I'm gonna be a bigger jerk later, don't worry.
I'm really sorry.
No, lots been going on. But... I had like something for, to check something there. I know since I've been recording, Graces has been out, and I've just been playing that to death.
Ow! Ow! My body's moving on its own. Why am I moving?
I have reached you.
Who the hell are you?
That's an appropriate question in this situation, by the way.
Show me your power. The same power as mine.
Are you the one controlling me? What the hell are you? What's going on? No, stop!
Luke, calm down. Calm down. Take a deep breath. That's it. Now focus your mind on the tips of your fingers. Luke, listen to my voice. Now relax, just like that. Are you all right, Luke?
What happened to me?
I would presume
A hyperresonance occurred.
A hyperresonance? You mean that thing that blew us to Tataru Valley?
Yes, that was also the power of hyperresonance, though in an incomplete form.
Master? What's happening to me?
I believe this is where the last video cut out, or something along those lines.
Haven't you ever wondered about your kidnapping? And the way you've been forbidden to leave the mansion?
Well, that's because, you know, my father's worried about me.
Sure it is.
No. It's to keep you, the only person in the world who can cause a hyperresonance on his own, on a short leash here in Kimlaska.
Wait, Master, hold on. I don't understand what you're saying. Just what is hyperresonance anyway?
A hyperresonance is a power that occurs when two seventh phonons interact. It can destroy and reform any matter. Normally, it occurs only under special conditions, with two seventh phonists present.
But I can cause it by myself? Like what just happened?
Yes. With training, you could control it at will. It would be useful in war. Your father and the king both know that. That's why Malkuth wanted you.
Are you saying I've been held captive in my own home as a weapon? Wait, do they plan to keep me this way my whole life?
Well, your engagement to Princess Natalia means your holding cell will likely change to the castle.
I refuse to accept that. Yeah, it can be annoying outside, but staying trapped in my home just to be used in some war?
Calm down, Luke. First, we avert the war. Then we let everyone know of that success. If we do that, it will establish your status as a hero who preserved the peace. At the very least, you should be set free from your unfair imprisonment.
You think so? You really think so, Master?
Don't worry. Have confidence in yourself. You've been chosen.
Very nice camera work.
The power of hyperresonance will make you a hero.
A hero? Me, a hero?
Looks like we've arrived. Here, we'll change ships for one headed to Batical. Cheer up, Luke. A sullen face isn't becoming of a future hero.
Right.
Chesedonia. Probably my favorite town in the game.
I'll bid you farewell here. I have to turn Arietta over to the inspector and Doth.
What? I want you to come with us.
I'll head for Batical later. Don't be selfish, Luke.
But...
The ship leaves
I wonder, is that
north from
coming
the
through?
Kimlaskan side. Inquire at the Kimlaskan consulate. I'll see you again in Batical. Tyr, please look after Luke for me.
Oh, right.
Wow, this cutscene just keeps going and going.
Master, it's a new city. It's full of sand.
Shut up, thing.
But he's so cute.
Okay, I wonder, let's listen to this. The seventh phonon, hyperresonance. Damn it, I'm not supposed to be a tool locked up until I'm needed. If I can prove myself by stopping the war, they'll make me a hero, and then I'll be free. Luke, is something wrong? Huh? Oh no, nothing at all. Let's go stop that war. Yes, of course. It's too hot out to be reading these. You know what? Here, you read it. Anyway. Anyway, hopefully Races has been a success, though. With any luck, we'll get Exilia next, or however it's said. I don't know. Oh man, these skits. I know, the skits are an important part of the backstory, and are there mainly to flesh out the characters more. It's better, I guess it's better than having these as optional things that you can view or not, instead of just having, like, a 40-minute long cutscene where they have these discussions as well. I mean... yeah. I've decided to cut my video length on this project back to like 20 minutes though, so I'd be spending like 3 videos on all of that put together. Why am I in here? Let's see, I don't know. I just wanted to sort of stop in this room because I really like the way it looks. That just screams adventure. Anyway, let's just finish up the cutscenes for now, and then the next video we'll actually do the few things that are actually available for us here.
Oh my, what's a fine gentleman like you doing in a place like this?
Huh? What do you want?
I'm trying to come up with something funny.
Come on, you have such a pretty face.
I wish I could return the compliment, madam.
Don't ruin it by frowning like that.
Oh. It's like 90 degrees out here, so I have my window open, but too much sound's getting in.
Oh no! Some old lady is after my Luke.
Oh, my, pardon me, little girl. I didn't mean to interfere. I'll be on my way.
Stop.
Hmm?
Return what you stole.
Huh? Hey, my wallet's gone.
So you're not all chumps, huh?
Should have just used American Express.
York, take care of this. Urushi, we're out of here.
Don't move. If you return what you stole, I'll release you unharmed.
You've got some guts making enemies of the Darkwings. You haven't heard the last of us.
They're the Darkwings? If I'd known that, I'd have cut them to pieces.
Yes, after all, you did a great job of protecting your wallet. By the way, Colonel, why did you just stand by and watch as she did that?
Oh no, you got me. It looked like it would be so amusing.
Oh, trust us, Jade. It was.
What the? You jerk!
I have a couple minutes left. Why don't we actually do these few things here? I don't really care much about this playthrough myself. I mean, I've been rushing through it. My playtime is much, much better than it was for the other game. Other file. Although this is on a lower difficulty. This guy looks familiar though, doesn't he? Oh hey, is that the guy from Tatteru Valley? I guess it is. Yeah, no you can't. So what's that about? The Black Dream. Now there's a cool name for it. Oh, I did not get that. I forgot to get that. On this file at least. If you talk to her after talking to that character back in what's it called? St. Bina, you'll have to pay the fee. Now I'm going to spoil it because I forgot to do that. It's 1,000 galt, so make sure you have like 1,000 galt to pay this. It'll affect your ability to do stuff later. No, that's not right. I'm pretty sure I explained the town link points. And if you complete that side quest, you get like more town link points for Chesedonia and St. Bina, which reduces prices for certain items, but more on that later. Anyway, last thing before we go here, let's go back in this alley here and talk to this guy. Antlion. Ari... What is it? Ari... I think it's... No, it's not Ari Jikoku, is it? Maybe. Ari Jikoku, man? Whatever. In Japanese. Fairy Tales of Aldrin. I'd like to get a copy of that book. If it existed. Sort of like the Dwarven Vows from Symphonia. You only get to know, like, a very small section. Let's just hurry. He's going to ask for an apple gel. And he just tosses it in the pit there. Well, I just spoiled that, didn't I? And you get the fried chicken recipe. That's going to become important. Anyway, wait, is that? Yes, it is. That sort of creeps me out. The scorpion back there. All right. Well, so we arrived in Chesedonia and took care of it. Well, I pointed out to where you can actually go to do a few side quests. Next time we're gonna finish up here in Chesedonia and get back on a ferry and head to Batical with any hopes. All right. Until then.